takes the hair right off. Hey guys, John Fitzen here. This is part one of the video series we're doing on knives. I'm going to tell you ideology on knives, what they're good for, applications, and I think you'll find really interesting. What we'll first do, we'll go on folders. Most people carry folders. Okay, there's some different folders I have here, and there's all sorts of folders, you guys. And one of the main things on a folder is putting it in your hand and feeling it. What I'll do, and that's with any knife, I'll put it in my hand and I'll just kind of look away. God, do I like the way that feels? Does it feel part of me? And what's going to feel good to you maybe won't feel good to me. So that's a very, very important part, because you got to have that knife to make it feel like it's part of you. It's an extension of you. And so, you know, I know guys that have real cheap folders. And you know what? It's a knife that he likes. He loves that. He just said, John, this knife, he says, I paid 20 bucks for it. And it's not the best steel in the world, but you know what? He loves it. It feels great in his hand. So anyway, it's cold steel Spartan. I would rate this as a fighter utility. And I'll show you why I call it a fighter utility. One of the things, I sharpen the back cut on the back clip on here. This is actually sharpened to about right there. Okay, so when this is folded up, it's hidden. It's tiny bit sharp right here, but this is one of the reasons why I like this. You'll see this has one of my edges razor sharp. Watch this. I'm barely hitting, okay, but I'm going to turn this around and just barely hit it. It cuts like nothing else. Those abrupt edges will cut and cut and cut, where that's not, you know, it just grabs. So if you're doing a back cut, you got an advantage. What most people do is, if they're in a fight, it's called a berserker mode. They're going back and forth. They're doing anything they can to get that person. So this is a utility fighter. It has a nice belly. You can use for utility. Has serrations I put in it, which is originally doesn't have serrations. So if I'm cutting rope, twine, it really grabs fast. Seat belt. And it has a real nice belly if you're down there skinning. This is a great knife for all-around use. And one of the things neat about this knife is when it goes in your pocket, you can have it there, and you'll see when I come out, it opens. That little thing right there, it catches a hold of your pocket, and it will pull it open. And it's really nice. The one thing nice about this blade, when it gets broke into, you can actually open it up like this. Just by the way, this isn't broke in, but you can also open up with your finger right here. You can open up blade, and it's a real nice knife. It has real good feel to it. Cold Steel does a good job where they have the clips on. They send you another clip. You can put it on the other side. Really good blade. This is my own personal blade, and I made a little kydex sheath. Yeah, so anyway, you can see how the kydex sheath works. It's just one I just did up. It has a quick, it has quick release on this. This is a real nice little attachment, and I really like these. You guys can get these from me. They make different sizes, you know, really nice. So, but I did all this, and you know, but I can put this in my pocket too, you know, so however I want to do it. So I'll just set this right here right now. Now we're going to talk about another little knife that's kind of a chameleon. It's kind of different. You guys want to see. I'm going to close this up. It has a drop point. This is a great utility knife. Okay, it's D2, but you just take it, boom. It's an auto, but you can open up regularly like that. This can be a fighter. I like something that has a back cut. Like I said, you go into berserker mode, you're going back and forth and that, but you can fight with this. This can protect yourself. One of the neat things about a switchblade, when you're opening it, is that sound. There's two things in this world: a shotgun cocking and a sound of a switchblade knife. And guys just go, whoa. But great, it's a great knife. This is, so you're living in California, some of the places, you just open up regularly, but you'll see it's hidden. And you just hit right in through there and it opens up. It's really cool. Then we're going to go to the Emerson. One thing that's really neat about these, he has my death plate, Sam, the camera guy. But Tonto's, Emerson was one of the first ones to do the chisel grind. What's nice about these, I'm going to show you another. Now you have an abrupt edge there on the tip, and these will do up and through there. You'll see how it cuts. So you actually have two abrupt edges. They're great fighting knife. The thing is, he actually has the same thing on this, where if it's in your pocket, it catches and opens. Okay, but this also can actually help catch a blade if it's coming towards you. Okay, so it's really well designed knife. I like it. Tontos have their place. This is still, I consider, fighter utility, where this one, it can still be a fighter, but I like to have a back cut on it. All these knives, even if I did sharpened it right from here, so that much, you would still have a nice little back cut. So when you're coming, you can just open somebody up. So, and I can do all that stuff. So try to look for a knife that has both fightability, survivability. These are just some of the folders that are out there. And remember, feels everything to you. So, and we'll get into some of these other knives.